Hello and welcome to TRN, your Texas Revolutionary News Network. Recently, down in Mexico, the citizens are beginning to challenge the divine right of kings. Jonathan, tell us more about this.
Well, Brett, there is this idea going around that just because, say, I'm the king's son, that I should rule the country even though I may have no idea what I'm doing. Sources are saying this trend of challenging the divine right of kings is called the Enlightenment. Back to you, Brett.
Thanks, Jonathan. What's this? Breaking news from Thomas about Father Hidalgo's speech, the Grito de Dolores. We're taking you on scene with Tammy.
Hi, Brett. I'm here listening to Father Hidalgo's Grito de Dolores. I can really feel the emotion here. He's uniting all the Mexican people to come and fight for their independence. Back to you.
Thanks, Tammy. And that's our show until tomorrow. Today, on September 16th, we have just received information on the subject that Mexico has recently gained their independence from Spain after fighting for 11 long years. We are being told that this revolution was a direct result from Father Hidalgo's Grito de Dolores.
Here we are in the New Orleans area. This is where Stephen F. Austin put one of his land grant advertisements to help people settle Texas with him. Now back to y'all in the studio.
Jonathan, what's this land grant that Tammy is talking about?
A land grant is when a person leaves behind all of their possessions to go live in a new place. They receive a large amount of free land and oftentimes can rid of themselves of all of their debt.
Recently during the week, differences have been occurring between the Mexican government and the Texas colonists.
That's right, Brett. The Constitution of 1824, which provided Texas with its states' rights that it wanted, unlike the Mexican government, which wanted a strong centralist government. A centralist government is when the president or leader makes the rules for the whole country as one, whereas the state's government is designed to create specific laws for the state's needs.
This just in from our sources that the Mexican government has just passed the law of April 6, 1830. Studio insiders are telling us that this law is designed to make Texas sound less appealing. Here's to you, Tammy.
Thanks, Brett. This law is having an immense impact on the Texas settlers. It canceled immigration from the U.S. to Texas and also canceled impresario grants, outlawed slavery, and last but not least, placed a tax called custom duties on goods shipped out of the country. Back to you at the studio, Brett.
So this law seems to be angering the Texan colonists.
I think you're right, Brett. I know I would be mad if I had a bunch of extra laws added to my payments. I've also been hearing rumors once again that Austin and his men reached Velasco on their ship that Domingo de Urigacha would not let them pass. Our sources from the field tell us that the Texans and the Mexicans shot each other for the first time.
Wow, that's some exciting news, Jonathan.
We've just been informed that because of the Battle of Velasco, that 10 Texans and 5 Mexicans have been killed.
Oh my gosh, that's tragic. Despite the casualties, this was the Texans' first revolution victory. Earlier today, the start of the convention began. Now to Tammy, who is live on the scene.
Thanks, Brett. You guys just missed Stephen F. Austin. He just left to go to the Mexican government to repeal the law of April 6, 1830. While he is working on that, William Martin and the other delegates are working on another proposal similar to Austin's. This was the main purpose of the convention and was the first political gathering of delegates. Back to y'all at the studio.
Hey Jonathan, do you know what's going on with the Battle of Gonzales?
Yes, I heard that the Mexican government went to get the cannon they had originally given to the Gonzales settlers to defend themselves from native Indian attacks. The Mexican soldiers wanted their cannon back while the Gonzales settlers wanted to keep it. To make the Mexican soldiers mad, the Gonzales settlers put a flag on the cannon that read, "Come and take it." This would have been like saying, come at me, bro." This was just one of the causes of the Battle of Gonzales.
Here we are on the scene of the Alamo. It's such a horrible sight to see 189 Texan soldiers that have died in the battle. I have previously been told that General Santa Anna led the thousands of Mexicans who surrounded the Alamo, bombing it for 13 days before the final battle. It must have been so terrifying.
What's this? The Mexican soldiers have once again attacked the Texan soldiers. Sources are saying that James Fannin, the commander of Texan forces at Goliad, has carelessly disregarded the orders of Sam Houston to retreat before the Mexican soldiers arrived. Fannin was late to the retreat and was surrounded by thousands of Mexican soldiers in a prairie. Many of the Texan soldiers were killed and the survivors were taken to a Mexican prison. I regret to inform you, but many Texan soldiers have just been massacred under the authority of Santa Anna. This is an indirect result of the careless decision made by James Fannin.
We have just been informed that the last battle of the Texas Revolution has ended. The Texan soldiers cleverly led the Mexican soldiers into their own territory and land. When the time was right, the Texans attacked with every last man they had and won. The battle lasted 18 minutes and dreaded Santa Anna had been captured. Sources are saying that this battle is trending to be called the Battle of San Jacinto. The Texans have finally won and put an end to this revolution. One of the things we Texans enjoy today would be true if these brave men had not fought for our independence. Who knows, we might still be a part of Mexico if this revolution had not occurred. Well, kids, that was our show, and we hope you enjoyed it. Up next, you get to test your Texas Revolution skills in our Jeopardy game. Good luck.